Eddie Jackson, Jalen Johnson, Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson are all leading the way for the Chicago Bears in their very ball hawk heavy defense. And there are a lot of guys too that want to be a part of this group and are fighting to be a part of that group. You have Josh Blackwell, Jalen Jones, Adrian Colbert, and then Kindle Vildor, who is today's target of keep or cut. Vildor, entering his fourth season, was placed very low on the depth chart before the Titans versus Bears preseason game, and when given a chance, really didn't make much of it, ending the game with only one total tackle. Does that one game define his Bears career? No. And should we keep him or cut him? I'm going to break down my thoughts on what I want to choose. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Please share your thoughts on the players you want me to go over the next couple of weeks in the comments. Shoot this video a like if you enjoyed it, and stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news right here at Just Another Year Chicago. So let's break down Kindle Vildor. The 5'11", 189-pound defensive back is 25 years old, running a 4.44 40 time. Got a lot of speed to stick with wide receivers downfield, which he has done for the Chicago Bears. He has a 39.5-inch vertical jump, which helps him with deflecting passes in the red zone and on the run. Along with that, he has a 32.25-inch arm length, making him built very long and lanky for a 5'11" defensive back. He has played 3 NFL seasons, all with the Chicago Bears, totaling 97 tackles over that span, 67 of them being solo, 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 quarterback hits, no fumbles, 1 interception, and 10 pass deflections. Like I kind of said earlier, during the preseason game, Vildor only had 1 total tackle and nothing else to show for. Did he get a lot of playing time? I think so. I think he was out there a decent amount of time on the field, and he had his opportunity in order to make a play. But there's a reason why a lot of plays didn't go his way. He is shockingly ranked the 17th defensive back in coverage last year, according to PFF, something that I did not expect. And defenses and offenses know not to throw it his way. He's also very speedy against wide receivers and can keep up with them well. He understands this defense very well, so he knows where to be at all times and how to read an offense, as he studied plenty of film and worked a ton with Alan Williams last season, and was honestly one of the guys that was always in the film room with him. And his experience as well in the NFL is above others that may not have gotten enough playing time. But who's he up against for fighting for this depth chart? I named a ton of people before, and Vildor is last right now on the depth chart from the coach's first depth chart. We will see more probably after the Colts versus Bears joint practices, but Vildor is fighting for his NFL life right now on the Chicago Bears roster, at least. I think that if he doesn't make this team, he will get another change of scenery and be on someone else's roster. So I'm going to go into it. Do I keep or do I cut him? With the decline over the last few seasons, I think it's time for him to get some new scenery. Nothing against him. I think he's had some very bright moments. And again, a pretty impressive ranking of 17th, according to PFF. But this is an absolutely stacked defensive back room right now. It's going to be very hard for him to make it. He's a pace guy too. He's not a polls guy. And polls, GMs, not just polls, but GMs in general, usually like the roster to be mostly them unless they're absolute gems like Tevin Jenkins, Justin Fields, Jalen Johnson, Eddie Jackson, and so on and so forth. Also, this team has gone bigger at the defensive back position. A lot of the DBs are usually over 6 foot, 190, and are just as fast, if not faster, than Vildor. So unfortunately for him, his size and speed isn't really impacting him at all here. I think it's time to move on, and that is why he is my first cut of cut versus keep series, and I wish him the best of luck, but who knows? He might make this roster, and I might just look very, very wrong. Share your thoughts in the comments section below about what you want to do with Kindle Vildor. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, bear down.